I know Chigs is in here recording or some shit.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know, Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man. I like you.
I'm trying to bring the fans the music. You know what I mean? I was hurt. I can't just sit back and be, you know, he chose Joe again. That's what it was. I'm sorry. That's what happened. You feel me? So my whole thing was when we had the 3-man opportunity, I went back to the label because Joe didn't want to do it. So here's the funny part. Why am I going back to the major distribution company, which would have been ownership, joint venture involved and all that? Why am I going back to them with a 3-man, you know, like, yo, you know what, Joe don't want to do it. Let's do the 3-man. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, all right, cool. They gave me, you know, what they would do for the 3-man. I said, all right, that's dope. I took that back. Joel was on the phone with me and Royce. Royce's exact words was, don't put that in the universe. He's going to rap. I said, he's not going to rap, and he said he don't want to do the deal. I said, I'm not trying to put it in the universe, but I'm just asking you, brother to brother, if he does not want to do it, will you do the 3-man group? He said no right there with me and Joel on the phone. I'm not lying. He said, now he might have been opposed to it because, you know what I'm saying, he might feel like, yo, Slaughterhouse is not a brand without Joe Budden. And that's fine. That's cool. He might feel like, yo, you know what? It got to be all 4 members to be Slaughterhouse. It might not just be a thing where he's choosing Joe. It could be like, yo, even if it was Joel, whoever is missing, it's not Slaughterhouse without all 4. So I said, okay, that's cool. But right now, it's been sitting around. Our last album dropped in 2012. It's 2022. It's been 10 years. The fans been asking for this stuff for a long time. Let's give them some closure. Let's give them a couple joints. It's nothing, man. This is what we do. We make music. But Joe, he wanted me to wait on Joe again, and that's what hurt me. That's what hurt me. He wanted me to wait on Joe again. You know how long we've been waiting on Joe? I've been on phone calls waiting on Joe years ago. And now it gets to the point where Joe don't even have the decency to call me back because he think he got a bag. He think he got a bag, so he don't got to call me back. And that just lets you know that money turns you into a person. It don't change you. It just shows you who you are to the extreme. So he didn't want to call me back. Joe wanted the business right. You can't get the business right without communication. Communication is the rule number 1 in the business. If you want the business right, you got to come to me. I'm the one who got the business on the table. And that was the problem. He didn't want to come to me. You see what I'm saying? He didn't want to call me. He didn't want to say, what's up? What's happening, crook? Because he know that he been on some shady ish with me for a long time. But that's a whole nother story. But I'm telling you, rule number 1 in business, y'all know, is communication. So how you gonna get the business right if you ain't even communicating? That's impossible. And then he say he bigger than everybody. Look, man, it's people in the Ukraine right now that's going through it. It's people overseas in Somalia. It's all kind of 3rd world country people that's going. You said, oh, that deal might be big to them. It's the biggest deal Slaughterhouse would have ever got. It's the biggest deal Slaughterhouse would have ever gotten. You said you gonna finance it? Dude, you think I'll trust you to finance an album when you won't even call me back? What am I supposed to do? Jump on? You think I'm gonna trust you to finance an album, and you won't even call back when we got business on the table after everything I've done for you? Yo, dude, you wanted to make more money than us on stage because you was on Love and Hip Hop. So what you gonna want to make if you financing the whole thing? Man, come on, man. We all too old for this. We businessmen.